Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to be doing cash stuffing. So I wanted to share with you guys what my finances are looking like today and some of the changes that has happened for the time being. So there's the budget that I want to share and the actual of what I'm actually paying. I feel like it's a little dark, it's a little light. We're going to be going over my budget and what the reality of my budget really is. Let me bring you guys in just a little bit closer because I know it feels like it's a little bit far. So today I actually ended up going to the bank and I actually took out, how much did I take out? I took out $500, so it's in this little black wallet. We'll just put this to the side for the time being. So I wanted to share with you guys what my budget is looking like for the month so far and how I've allocated the money. So let's get started. So one thing that I've done is, if you guys $600 for rent, but instead I just decided to pay the whole thing off at $1,200. Just get it out of the way so when I get paid the next time I don't have to really worry about rent. Cell phone, I'm gonna pay that on my next paycheck, so I'm holding off on this one for the time being. And my bill isn't due until next week anyways, so it is what it is. I'm gonna probably take some money from somewhere and just put it towards it. Subscriptions, I paid $96. So we're done with that, and rent, we're done with that. Dental, I put this towards savings, so I put it on a separate account. So we did 82 instead of the 81.60, which is this 40 cents difference. And now going into my debt, so I'll just highlight it. I thought I should just highlight it, makes it better. If you guys are wondering what tracker I'm using, I'm actually using the Budget Mom. I bought this workbook a while back, and I just love it. It's so easy and simple. So my credit line, I paid the full $16.80, so we're good with that. And personal loan is $151, so I put that into savings. My TD, I did the $115. Capital One did $223. I did $130 instead because the bill was actually $129, so I just rounded it off. And then what is this one called? My MBNA, I did $65, and my Canadian Tire MC, I did $75. And Coho, I did not put the $30. Actually, I should put that in right now. Let me put that in right now. Okay, so we did that. I've transferred the money. We're good with that. So in total, how much did I pay today? Including the budgets and everything. So I did 400 plus 106 plus 82 plus 60 plus 62 plus 80. So I put the one guys off because it's going to be 115, 223, 130, 175. Plus, I put 30. Plus 30. So the grand total is $2,264.80. That's the total. 2,264.80, and then plus 33 plus 2,264. So I had $769 left over, so I left $200 for groceries, and then I separated so I left it in my account. So I just said we're not going to be stuffing any cash envelopes for this. I just left it in the bank for now. In the bank. Okay. So instead of 350, this ended up being, I believe it was $250. That's how much it was. And that's how much is in the bank. Just for small things. Other than that, we have everything, so it's not really a big grocery week for us anyways this week, so it's fine. And then, so what I did here is instead of $650, I did $400 for savings challenges and $110 or $100 for the kids' sinking fund and $400 for the savings challenges. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I tried to do this part, but I really just suck at it. So I just kind of go with it how I know best and how I go about doing money. But yeah, so this is the system that I worked so far. So I did think that it was gonna be 17, but it ended up being 2,000. Sorry, $2,264. That's just the reality of life. So it is what it is. And yeah, so I think we did well for this check. I think we did okay. I could have. I'm gonna try to get as good as I'm gonna try my best to make this as as efficient as I can make it. I guess that's the word. Anyways, so this ended up being, instead of 760, we ended up being 500. Budget is looking like, and it is great. Before I get started, I actually have to. I'm gonna do something good. So what I'm gonna do, so all this 500 is not going into it, obviously. Let's do some counting. I kind of just went like this, but I don't even think this is even right at this point because I kind of said no. When I went to the station, when I went to the ATM machine, everything pretty much just changed, as always. But you know what? Everything's a learning curve at this point in time, and that's basically what it is. So I've got some 5s here, funny, colorful money. I've got some 20s. I've got some 100, of course, and let me just try to bring you guys up. So that's what it looks like. Okay? So this is what it is. So I got $100 right here. So we're gonna put this. I'm literally trying to learn how to use this, but anyway. So this is what we're looking at. So just so that we know, 100 obviously. And we have here. Yeah, 51. 52. So about 250s. That's 300 right there. I swear, I feel like there's a mosquito in here. I'm all of a sudden starting to get itchy. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40. Is that correct? Let's see. Am I wrong? I knew it. See, the problem with this money is sometimes it just gets stuck. So we got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40. So 140 right here. Plus 140, 440. And then we have a bunch of, I think this should be about $60 worth of 5s. 5, 10. I don't know how to count money. Okay. So you know I don't count money on daily basis. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 45, 55, 60. I don't count money on a daily basis. I've never been a teller. 500. There you go. Magic number of $500. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these to the side over. I don't have the little trays. I should probably invest in one of these trays. Literally. Like, it would be so nice to invest in these trays. I should probably invest in it. You know? And I'm just going to put the 5s. Actually, maybe I should just put some to the side over here. And then I'll put it right here. And we have the 100. That's like, just gonna put the 100 back here. So the first one I wanted to just get rid of is the 2026. I totally owe myself how much is supposed to be in here. So I owe myself an additional 20. I already know that. So 20. I need another 20 for this. 20, 25, 40, 50, and then we're going to add another 20, 20, 5, and I have loonies somewhere, so I'm just going to, yeah. So here's a tracker. Okay, so this is a tracker. Whatever I don't end up putting in, I'm just going to put it in next time. So I want to get rid of the ones that I actually owe myself money for. And so 200. So this should be, how much is that? 26 times 3, $78. And I'll take out the loonies somewhere. So I have 20, 40, 60, 75 in here. There's a tracker. I'm almost done this one. So the next one I'll be putting in is $26 again. Let's check. Just look at these. I don't know if you guys can see this better. Okay, and then nails is I owe myself $40 on this one too. Let's see, so 20 here. It's supposed to be having 40 in there. So there's a tracker. I'm gonna add another 20. So let's see here like this. Add another 20. And then the ones I owe myself. I should have. I have $60 here. So 20, 40, 60. So 20, 40, 60. So I really want to get my nails done. Like, these are falling apart, crusty ass nails. I don't like them. you know, they just get on my nerves. So I really want to get my nails done and just kind of feel pretty, or even use this for lashes or whatever. Trust me, like, I have not been feeling my best. So this will help us save about $240, which I'm okay with. Okay, first things first, I'm just go to the build one. This one I almost have 60, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out, this is 20, this is $40, so I'm going to take this $40 out and I'll replace it with, I was about to go back to school, oops, not you, not you, so this is the one, so I took 40 out, I'm going to replace that with 100 that's already in there, so that's 200, so I'm going to just put this plus 100, that's where I got it, so this plus 100, amazing, so, okay, so this one we currently have is 50, 100, 200, so 200, okay, so back to school, supposed to have 30, supposed to have $60, so I'm going to remove this, let's see this, so I'm going to fix this one too, because this week has been just a really hard week. So the 40 that I took from there, okay, we still got some 20s left, we still got some 5s, we got, okay, so this is 5, and then we still got some 20s, so this one I'm going to do is 1, 2, so I'm going to put 60, and then we're putting a 20, so a 50, okay, plus a 10, this is so chaotic, I need to get more organized, and then a 20, so this should bring us to 80, right? Yeah, 80. So these are now back to the way it's supposed to be. So here we are. Let's see. So 30 plus 30 is 60. So we should have 60, 80. We got 50, 70, 75, 80. $80 going into back to school. Back to school, you know, even though their school's going to be over next week, it's just important for me to start saving for it because, well, it's not going to be fun when school comes around and I have to pay it out of pocket and I'm like, oh my god, where did my money go? And that's a problem for me. Okay, so now we're going to go to beauty, which I know still has money in it. And this one is going to get $15, so we already have 20 in there. So I'm going to put 15 in this one. So there's exactly 15 in here. And then we should have $35. You know, I just want to just do something for myself. And that's why I have this one. So, 15. Okay. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35. Amazing. Okay, yeah, 35. So I'm going to be doing out of cash stuffing soon, so this is not it. And there we are. And then we're doing Halloween. Halloween, let me see how much is in here. I have $15, and I think I owe myself some money here. It's 21, so I think I owe myself $10 here, which I'm just taking here. 5 and 10. And I was gonna do, I'll just do the 15 for now for Halloween. Go to the 25. Okay, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I owe myself a loonie, and I'll take the loonie out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see, 3, okay, these are 4, 5. So I'll put $5 extra in here. And now it will be $30 for the Halloween. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. $30 for Halloween. So that's that. I think, yeah, it's really just for the kids, costumes and stuff, and I think that's it. Yep. I think we're all caught up with all these. Yep, we're good. And I'm just gonna put some change in there after. So this is where we're at. And then we have 50. We have 50. 110. A whole lot of 5. 110. 15. 25. 35, 45, 50. So $150 that we're going to allocate. And I think we're going to have some fun here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a chaotic cash stuffing. So this one is for the 12th and the 19th. So 12 and 19, I believe, is 31. 31. $1. So what I'm going to do is take a 20. So this one already has a 5 in there. I'm going to take our tracker out first. And I know I just started this month, so... So 31, and then I'll have money put in that one for later. It is, you know what? I never really anticipated how insane it would be to like be thinking about every dollar and where it goes, because I've been so like I've done this before, but it's like not like this. It's been a while, so now I'm very much like, oh man, I hope I have enough money. But I think I do have enough money for what I want to do, and I'm not gonna do all of them. So it's just be mindful of the stuff that I'm going to come back to, and I'll just make a list of the ones I skipped right now. And so yeah, so with this we already have a 5 in there. Oops. And take the 5, so we can count it up. How much? I hope I have about a good amount of money left over, and if I can do some of the ones from the beginning of the year, I'll be so happy to do that. Maybe I might be able to do it, but let's see, 25, 35. So we have $35 plus $1, so we should be $36. So I just really love these envelopes. As you can see, like one pocket for the money and one pocket for the tracker. Okay, so emergency fund. This is where it gets a little fun and tricky. So right now I have $15. I owe myself another 15. So I'm going to change this for a 20, and that's 30. Okay, and then I'll add another, is that 30? Yeah, that's 30, and then I'll add another $15. Alright, so that's 30, 35, And then 15, and then 5, 10, 50. So we should be at $45 right here for this emergency fund. But let me take out the tracker. Okay. So we'll do 15 right here. Okay. This is where we're at. I already owe myself money. Like I said, it was a hard week. Okay, so let's go and see how much we're at. So we're at 25, 35, 45. So that's perfect. $45. I have two different ones. I'll tell you guys why I have two different savings challenges. And it's actually just I'm playing a trick on myself. So instead of doing a full 1,000 and just kind of doing a full 1,000, like, you know, just having this say save 1,000, to me that number seems like far off. So I've done one that's 625. Okay, so this is just a regular emergency fund, so it's at $625 as you guys can see. Okay, and then I have another one right here, which is the mini emergency fund, and this one is at, as you guys can see, it's at $500. So that's $500. So I want to keep it like that. And so I have $25 already in here. Okay. So we already have $25 in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 20. Okay. And I'm going to fill that one out. So we should be at $45. So, and then when I get paid next, I'll finish the rest of this one. Okay, so this is where we are at. We are at 20. So we are at, so let's see. So we have right here. Oops. We have 20, 45. So $45. Perfect. And yeah, this is good. This is fantastic. Who plays with their money? I do. I play with my money. How much do I have left? Hold on a second. 5, 10, 15. This is so 5, 10, 15, 20. $20 and 50. But I need $30. I will look at $30. So hold on a second. See how fast $500 just goes by? Let me see if I can break this. Yes, I can break it. I have no money. Oh, I have no more money. Ah, okay, fine, whatever. So what I'm gonna do here is I'll keep it simple for myself. Okay. So when I get paid next time, I'll fill in this one, and then we'll scratch off another one. Okay. Okay, so this one already has 25 that I owe myself, and then I'll put another 25, so we're at $50 right here. This one I think I'm just going to do $50 each time we get paid, so that way it's just easier to reach this $300 goal, which is kind of fun. And yeah. So, I love these envelopes, but sometimes they get a little sticky. I mean, so that's it, and oops, why did I put that in there? I keep forgetting that I don't need to put that there. I can just put it right here. There we go. We've done that. So it looks like we've caught up to date. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, $20. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put some 5s in these little kids binders that we have here. So we can do, let's do 10 per clothes. I think we're just going to be doing 10 for 10. Okay, we're just going to put 10 in each. So we're going to put, yeah. Okay, so I only have this much money left, so $20. So I'm just going to put 10, starting off the boys, 10 for clothes. And then I'll do another 10 beta for the girls. So yeah. Later, and then okay, and that's for the boys, and then we'll put the 10 in for the girls as well. So that way everybody has 10 in there, and then I'll take out the rest of the money next time. And so yeah, and that's it. So I have about a few other challenges. I think I filled up most of the challenges. This one's up to date for sure. These ones are going to be priority on my next stuffing. Okay, and then this one I think is completely filled except right over the lucky duck. You know what? Maybe we should scratch off something to see if we can get something. Maybe add extra money to this one. I'm kind of curious as to what it would be like next. Yay! So maybe scratch off. So we have $30 that we owe, and then maybe let's do another one. And then 20. There we go. So I'm going to put $50. There's the little post-it. It's right there. Okay. So instead of whatever. So we owe ourselves $50. $50. For next stuffing. If a pixie happens to be inside a broken appliance, you will come face to face with great danger. Okay, so that's how much we are at. So I already have 5 in there, which I've already done. So we'll do 30. We'll do a 20 and a 30. If you guys are interested in this little scratch off, it's actually available on my Etsy store. It's actually there right now. And yes, so I'm gonna do that next time. But yeah, so this is where we're at. I think the wallets are coming. The envelopes are happening. It's working. You know, and I like seeing this. Oh, look at this paint. And then so yeah, and then I'm just glad that I have all my stuff caught up, because last week was definitely a really hard week for me. And yeah, as you guys can see, it's starting to get a little bit thick, which I want to see. Hopefully, I just can't wait to do a cash condensing one of these days. That's one of my dreams. And so yeah, this is what it looks like. I think I've caught up to everything, and we are so far so good. I'm actually excited for this. And so my next stuffing is going to be basically for the kids. The 2 kids binders are priority. Lucky Duck is priority, and anything else in between. Till then, oh, I wanted to show you guys what my new wallet looks like. I've actually upgraded it. This is my wallet. I want to show you guys how it looked like. I should have shown you guys how it looked like before, but this is my everyday wallet. So this is what it looks like. I love it. I love how it looks. It says stay on track. And it's just to kind of remind myself, you know. And then I have a little table of contents here for all the what it's going to be like, to how much money I'm going to be putting aside on a monthly basis. And then these are the envelopes that I created for this. Just thought, you know, make it simple yet cute and elegant, because it's a vellum envelope. And you guys can see, very nice. Why does this always happen to me? Did I? Oh, no, I did not mess it. I thought I messed it up, but I did not. So this is what it looks like. It's very sturdy. Okay. And these are the categories that I have. So we're going to start off. So this is what it looks like, the front. You guys are thinking about it. This is what the front looks like. I really like this dashboard. And this is what it looks like in there. And then here are the cash envelopes. So we have groceries. I'm missing a couple, so I'm going to probably make those tomorrow or something. And then we have one for, and now we have one for kids. And personal, gas, household, buffer, and we have our grocery list items right here, just in case I find things that I want to buy that are on price match, so that way I can just write them down and know that these are the items that I'm going to be buying, so I don't go off. But yeah, so this is what it looks like, and then I have my health card in there. And yeah, so I've decided to set up my wallet the best way I know how. I have to kind of change some of these cards because some of my cards have expired. And I haven't replaced them with the new ones. So yeah, I just don't know why it's so crooked. It's like I'm so bad at this. So yeah, this is what they're looking like. I'm actually happy. And yeah, let's get this journey started basically. Okay, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!